Hey ladies, as promised, I hopped on. I'm going to do a makeup tutorial, so I just have a clean face right now. And let me just share this. I'm not one to run after trends, right? But then when I saw this pink dress by Skims, Kim Kardashian's brand, I bought it. So I was originally drawn to it, of course, because it's pink. And secondly, because I don't know if you can see, but it has these like glittery specks in the fabric. So when I got it, I loved it. I was saving it. And then I'm like, what am I saving it for? A special occasion. It's a pink dress. So I said, let me put it on today to do my makeup. The only thing I don't like about it is, it fits really good. I'm going to actually put my shoes on after and give it a little twirl. But it fits good. The only thing is you can see through it a little bit. I don't like seeing through my clothing. I don't like that. You can tell that I have on something black under this, but other than that, it's something I'll wear in the house to make videos and that kind of thing. Plus, I would never go out in public with see-through clothes. So that's a no for me. So it's a yes for the pink. It's a yes for the sparkle, but the thinness of the fabric, I don't really like as much. So let's just talk about makeup today. Now, I'm one of those people that, I'm not binge watching makeup tutorials, but I said I've never done one, so let me do one, my simple makeup-less look. So as you can see, I do have some dark circles under my eyes, and it's a little pigmentation by my chin at the bottom. So little dark streaks that I usually try and cover up. So I'm not trying to become a total other person when I wear makeup, but just cover up some of the blemishes. So here we go. Normally what I do is I start with a foundation, and I love this foundation stick by Mented Cosmetics, which is a black owned brand. And I love it mostly because it's not liquid. It's not a powder. It's a stick that I can put exactly where I want it to go, and it stays there. The color that I'm using is T40. So if you're around my shade, a little bit lighter or maybe even a little bit darker, this would be a perfect shade for you. And I love it. So I actually probably need to restock. I've been using it, and it's been covering up my blemish as well. So what I like about it is that I just need this stick and some eyeliner and maybe lipstick, and I can go. So for the most part, I use this as my concealer as well. And I put it under my eyebrows just to cover up anything that might be there on the off chance. And it's a very off chance that I would try and do something to my brows. My brows have always been thin. From the time I was born, it almost looked like I had no eyebrows, and that didn't change as I got older. So sometimes I do use a brow liner, something to accentuate the sparse parts of my eyebrows. So like here I have, and over here, it kind of goes disappearing a little bit. Okay, but here we go. And I'm just going to show you what I'm using along the way. So this is the foundation stick. And normally I can start by putting it under my eyes. I usually put it over my eyes as well. And to cover up the lines here and here. And then I usually just put a little here too. And I have this line right here that I'm not very fond of. So I usually try and cover that up too. So when I ordered it, they gave me a free brush. So this is the brush. It's really nice. And I like that I don't have to, use a makeup sponge. I kept saying I'm going to get you guys some music, so I probably need to work on doing that because at least you'll have some, you know, like background sound as I'm doing or even as I'm saying something. So, you know, I usually don't have to do much but put that on. But on some days when I'm sleeping like extra hard, I might give the under eyes another pass. And it gives me a clean looking foundation to start building, whether I want to go with pops of color or whatever, or if I just want something just simple and plain. Okay, so that's what I usually do. I see a little bit popping through. Sometimes it even gets a third pass, because sometimes when I brush it, I'm actually brushing it too hard and brushing away the foundation. But I like that I don't have to pat on a concealer, then do, you know, the foundation and then something else. So I usually just do that. And then when I'm done with the foundation, then I just build on that. Okay, so like I have a brow pencil that I use. Let's see. Well, actually, this is a brand that anyone can afford. This is not super expensive. So this is Wet n Wild. And the color is, this is probably just jet black. Yeah, well, I don't know. It might be a brown. So the thing I like about this one is that, look, it has this at the end, a brush, so that if I want to brush my brows and just get them going all in the same direction, that I can do that. And then the other end is the actual pencil part. So I'm able to do that. I'm able to, you know, like trace and yeah, I don't go too much. Some people go dark and heavy with the brows and, you know, I just don't feel like I need to do that. All right. So I'm building a look. But no look is complete without eyeliner to me. I've been using eyeliner since I was about 14, 15, 16 years old. I remember my sister and I they used to buy the eyeliner that you had to burn it, and then after you burned it, it went on creamier. But thankfully they have new creamier ones that you don't have to burn, put in the fire, and then stick in your eye. Okay. So this is what I use, and I love it because it's so smooth. This is CoverGirl Perfect Blend, and of course this is black. I love a black. That's it in the package because mine is getting down to the quick. So I usually just start in my corners and then 1, 2 passes, okay? And then on days when I want to see it even more, like maybe today, I'll give it a 3rd pass. But I don't get ridiculous with makeup. You know, some people are against it, but I'm not against makeup because it enhances your beauty. So, I mean, what it looks like now is that I didn't wake up tired. You might say, oh, she has eyeliner on, but you wouldn't say much else. The brows look natural. They don't look overdone. And I've tried the whole eyelash thing. I mean, this is my favorite brand of eyelashes. And I love these because if you can see them, they look very, what do they call them? Like thin and feathery. They don't look like something is growing out of my eye. So I like them, but I don't wear them that much. If you ever see me in a video, I probably don't have lashes on. Okay, Let me see what else I have here. I want to tell you about, I have a couple of palettes. So I got this a while back, and I'm not really even crazy about the colors. The one I like is the ones with shimmer. So this one here, and the little pop of white maybe in the corner of my eyes. I'm usually down for that. So I'm just going to add a little, tiny little. Okay. Now this is a lot for someone who never does makeup tutorials. I think it's crazy right now that I'm doing a tutorial on makeup, but okay, whatever works. All right, and this has also become my favorite. Let me just show you the other one that I was using before. I was really in love with this MAC shade, right? So this shade is called Fresh Brew, and I think MAC discontinued the Fresh Brew, but now I found something that I love better than Fresh Brew, and it's called Brand Nude. So it really is a nude lipstick, and I wear this almost, you know, like 2 or 3, sometimes even 4 times a week. See how nude it looks? See how nude it looks. So I like it. This is one of my favorite shades when it comes to lipstick, because for me, the pop of color is always my clothing. It's always something pink I'm wearing. It's always a pink accent or something like that. What else do I have? Okay, now let me tell you this story. Last week, I decided I wanted, you know, the little pop of color here is cute, but I found like a sequin palette from like a mono, meaning one, and it's from YSL, Yves Saint Laurent, okay? And I was eyeing it, and it was like $33. And I'm like, okay, I know it's YSL, but do I want to pay $33 just for one shade, right? So one of the things I told you before about Bloomingdale's is that anything you buy accrues you points that turns into money that you can buy stuff with. So I actually, looked at it, and then, you know, I just left it there. And a couple of days later, they messaged me and said it's on sale. So it went from $33 to like $19. And I said, okay, that's my sign to buy it. So I ordered it, couldn't wait for it to come so I can start playing in it. And when I got it, I was like, wow, this thing is tiny, right? So here you go, this tiny little thing. I thought it was like a regular size palette, but I should have known better. But it is super tiny, super tiny. It's super tiny, but you know, I still love it. I'm still glad I bought it. And as you can see, sequin palette. So this is something that, you know, date night, if I'm going out for date night, I can put a pop of color on. So that pop of color might be on the outer part of the eye. Yeah, I'm usually just a little extra for date night. I try to do that even 15, going on 16 years in. I mean, you can put it here too. Just brushing it out so it doesn't look so placed, right? And this is my makeupless look. I mean, simple to the point. Simple and to the point. If I wanted, I can put more as the eyeshadow. Looks like it's staying put, but you know. And normally I have a blotting paper, so in case I sit here and I'm under the lights or it's hot outside, I can dab and dab and dab and take some off so that it removes the shine. But let me show you what I graduated from. This is what I used to use. I don't know how many of you use this. So I used to use this. A friend recommended it to me. I bought some on Amazon and the whole label is peeling off, right? And you know, I didn't even know if this was an authentic or a knockoff, but one of the things when I was using it, wherever I placed it, especially on my cheeks and under my eyes, I started itching. So I had to upgrade my makeup routine, not because I'm trying to be cute, but because, you know, when it comes to your skin, you don't get a replacement. So you have to make sure the stuff you use works. Okay. So this is my simple makeupless makeup routine. Okay. And if I ever want a pop of color where my lips are concerned, I have a pink shade that I love. I'll share more about this another time, but I usually just put some there. And I blend it in, and this is almost a shade that looks like it can match the dress. So you can do that with any kind of pink, blend it in and see how you like it. But this is my look. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm excited about this. You know, who would have thought I'd be doing a makeup tutorial, right? And I have an not an eyeliner, mascara, but I can't find it. So I'll probably come back another time and do that. But while I'm talking, let me just share about this. This is Dior's Lip Glow Oil. So this was all the rage on TikTok. People were going crazy about it. Ooh, you gotta get it. It's so good. And I believe this might have cost me about $30 or $40. And I got it and I'm like, what? Like, what's the hype all about? Right? So like I said, I don't do hype. But let me show you something really quickly that's way better than the Christian Dior's Lip Glow Oil, which I truly wasn't impressed. So if I had to do it all over again, I would take the money that I spent buying this lip glow oil and I would go to Perez Beauty Labs. So this is a cute lip gloss, right? So not only is it cute and shimmery, let me turn it around so you can read it. Not only is it cute and shimmery, right? But it also smells good. It smells like a bakery item, right? And then when you put it on, I'm not gonna put it on because I don't wanna stain the wand, but when you put it on, it has little sparkles. So the same little sparkles that are in here are in here too. So PerezBeautyLabs.com, I would go there. I would tell them, listen, Dom sent me, and I would stock up on this stuff. This is my favorite. There are other shades, and I believe that I have some other shades. I have another shade. And they all have different names, but I love them. I keep my makeup routine simple. So this is me, right? If I'm doing videos, if I'm going out, right? Unless it's date night, then I pop up the eyes a little bit and then, you know, actually shadow in my brows a little more for a more cohesive look. But it goes great with the outfit. And now I'm gonna show you how the outfit pulls together, even though you can see through it a little bit, so shh, okay? As I said, this is my regular size, this is a large, you can see through it. Maybe I could have gone a size up, but the bottom line is you can see through this, okay? You can see through it. You can see through it. So I probably would not wear this outside. Thank you for joining me and see you next time.